A timeless favorite, Drake received 2 Grammy nominations and had a hit song that will stand the test of time. However, it's interesting to note that he also formed a close bond with his fellow artists. I absolutely adore it. I got my hands on MTV Savage. Hey there, it's Savagery, Diddy. When I first made this video, my intention was to capture the essence of a passionate and accomplished individual in his element. But as time went on, the meaning behind it completely evolved. In 2014, there were allegations made against Diddy regarding an incident involving a woman. Drake was one of the people Diddy's assault targeted. There are conflicting reports about what happened between Diddy and Drake, with some headlines suggesting that Diddy struck Drake while others claim he attacked him. However, it was Diddy who ultimately landed the blow. Brother Love, as always, vehemently denied that any such thing had happened, questioning, "What made you decide to reach out and touch Drake?" Drake and I have managed to maintain a friendly relationship and haven't had any direct interaction. However, if anyone dares to speak ill of Diddy, rest assured that I will not hesitate to defend him. So, my guy 50 Cent would definitely have more insight on the matter. Meanwhile, Puff is completely oblivious to the sound. He definitely couldn't. It's quite remarkable how he can still remember details from that time. Oh my goodness. You've got to play it for him, Inject Iceep, while it's still trending, he definitely can't splurge on it. That's the reason behind his altercation with Drake. He took issue with Drake's use of the rhythm, which wasn't 100% on point, as evident. Drake has truly pushed himself to the limit and is dissatisfied that he cannot experience it. However, he's feeling quite betrayed, and 50 confirmed that Diddy actually punched Drake because he thought Drake had stolen a hit from him. In contrast to the late 1990s and early 2000s, Diddy has undergone a transformation. Ever since 2010, the person who has the knack for spotting a hit and recognizing a catchy beat has been the cause of tension between Diddy and Drake. Back in 2010, Drake and Diddy showed a friendly side, which was clear when Diddy featured Drake on his album Loving You No More. Toronto, I want you to understand that my actions are solely for your benefit. Alright, let's get going. Today was absolutely incredible, one of the most memorable evenings of my life. I've really grown as both an artist and a fan. According to Drake, Diddy had a significant impact on him, and it's clear that Drake admired Diddy's artistry while growing up. Back when I was in 8th grade. In 2014, Drake and Diddy encountered some challenges after their performance at Club Live in Miami. It was my uncle who splurged on the pricey tickets for this person's presence. Drake unexpectedly grabbed Diddy's microphone, putting an end to their playful brotherly wrestling. Before stooping down to grab another microphone. When this happened, Drake was performing the worst behavior, which made it even more amusing and intriguing. It's safe to say that he was definitely living up to the title and not holding back. I think he was just really hot. It seems that Drake didn't do it on purpose and probably wasn't even aware that he had taken the microphone until after the performance or shortly afterwards. This incident is often seen as the starting point of the conflict between Drake and Diddy. Get ripped in just a few months. Once again, the 0 to 100 track caused a lot of trouble for Drake and Diddy. Frank Dukes, a producer who has previously collaborated with Diddy, was the author of the catchy melody. It was then given to Boy W., another producer who was in the recording studio with Diddy. Boy Wonder, after receiving the file from Frank Dukes, effortlessly put together the song during the same session and crafted the iconic rhythm that everyone knows and loves. Brother Love turned down the beat that Boy Wonder had suggested to Diddy. After careful consideration, he came to the conclusion that he had indeed. At first, Z to 100 was an incredible achievement, my personal best. Drake asked you to help him out with a song, where you would be responsible for writing the lyrics and even adding a verse for yourself. And then you went ahead and sent the song over to Drake. Here's a song that will really grab your attention and keep you hooked. It's important that he doesn't disappear without a trace. So, Drake finished the song and sent it over to Diddy's email. However, it seems that his brother-in-law wasn't too keen on it, so Drake decided not to release it. It's clear that Diddy has a real knack for picking songs that just don't resonate with today's generation. Despite his inability to hear popular music, Puff still manages to experience the sounds of that era. Drake continued to hold on to the melody even after Diddy rejected it. Afterwards, Drake decided to share the song on SoundCloud to see how people would react. Ever since it dropped in July 2014, 0 to 100 has become one of Drake's most beloved tracks. 0 to 100 was an incredibly popular single that dominated the charts and received rave reviews from multiple publications. Ever since this track skyrocketed in popularity, it has achieved platinum certification, and Drake himself has earned a gold status for it. This track's triumphant nature led to its use in commercials and its inclusion on the NBA 2K16 soundtrack, reflecting the smooth flow of another iconic Drake hit, started from the bottom to 0 to 100. Stage Cypher featured a lively rhythm at the 2014 Bet Hip Hop Awards. After the incredible success of going from 0 to 100, it's no wonder that Diddy started to feel a bit uneasy about the whole situation. Adding salt to the wound, 0 to 100 managed to secure 2 Grammy nominations. In a remarkable achievement, the song received nominations for both Best Rap Performance and Song in the same year. Diddy took a major loss, and Boy Wonder claimed that the whole situation was just a big misunderstanding. "I'm thrilled that they were able to resolve that strange situation, as we no longer need to deal with it." Boy Wonder claimed that the problem had been resolved, but it seems that there is still a lot of anger between the men involved. Diddy gave an electrifying performance in July 2014, where he belted out 0 to 100. The way he entered the song spoke volumes about his emotions on the subject. The situation. According to Diddy, our song was stolen. Prior to Diddy and Drake crossing paths again at the Miami club where Drake had taken the microphone months ago during DJ Kaheen's 39th birthday celebration, things had calmed down. A joyous and lively birthday bash. Diddy tried to address the situation with Drake, but Drake was disrespectful and declined to engage in conversation. After leaving the event, Drake found himself face to face with him. Drake stepped out of his car to have a conversation with Diddy. It's absolute chaos. Diddy's powerful slap on Drake instantly transformed the Sixth God's confident expression into a tearful visage. After a heated confrontation, Drake ended up dislocating his shoulder and having to be taken to the hospital. According to sources, Drake was apparently taken back to the Miami hotel. Even without video evidence, 50 Cent and Charlamagne supported Diddy's claim